This is the story of me, packing up my whole life, flying to a different continent and moving to a complete foreign country, only to find a place that I can call home and start my new life. Austria, a place where the most of my life I never felt like I belong. Since I can remember, I always told my parents that I wanted to be free and explore the world. But as it is, when you're a child, you don't have the opportunity to pack your things and say, I'm going to do my own thing and I'm going to explore the world. No. And so I kind of tried to fit into the system, even though I knew inside that it wasn't me. But when I finally got older and traveled alone to Asia for the first time at the age of 18, and in the following years to more than 12 countries in 4 continents, my mindset started to change. There were so many different people, different countries and friends all over the world. And most importantly, I got a different perspective on life. After each adventure, I felt so alive and full of energy, but unfortunately that didn't last long. It's hard to put into words, but after returning to Austria, I felt like I didn't belong. And believe it or not, the next few years became even worse. Because I've seen what the world has to offer, and I slowly realized that the values and identity of my home country didn't really connect with my own ones. Everybody around me had a completely different view on what it means to live a successful and happy life. And it felt like the traditions and structures of our society in Austria and the rest of Europe were kind of holding me back from being myself and create the life I always wanted to have. And the thing is, we all want to belong somewhere. More often than not, we try to put a mask on it in order to fit in. We do things we don't want to do. We meet people we don't want to meet, and we get jobs we don't actually like. But somehow I had to earn money and look for my place in the world. And so I spent the last years between depression, distraction, and waiting for my next adventure. But I started to think more and more about the idea of letting everything behind me and to start a new life. I kept thinking about who I want to be, what I want to do, and what I want to create. I also recognized I have to be ready to give up what I am in order to become what I can be. And after 2022, when I tried to change for the better, to deal a lot with myself and my dreams, the day came when in tears I made the decision and said goodbye to everything I knew. I gave up my flat, sold my car and most of my things. I packed only my backpack with a few clothes and my camera and my parachute. And I moved to a Buddhism monastery in Nepal to live with 120 monks at the foot of the Himalayas for a few months and concentrate on creating the life I always wanted. I start with this video because that's what I want to do. I want to inspire and help people, and I want to show them that you just have to dare to start. Actually, I wanted to make this video for such a long time, but I was too scared and afraid what the people would think. Because my English is far away from perfect, to be honest, and also my editing and video skills are far away from perfect. Well, what many people don't know, I'm a graffiti and mobile artist, and the scene in Europe is very small. So when you do something that don't fit into the picture, you get knocked out and they then don't take you seriously anymore. So that was also a reason why I was scared, because for a long time this was my life, you know. But that's what I'm talking about. Don't let anyone stop you from making the things you always wanted to do, just because you're scared. That's just an illusion. And when there's just one thing that I want to take away from this video, then stop waiting that something is going to change. Because nothing is going to change. You have to make the first step, and then everything is going to change. And yes, I know maybe that's not the best YouTube video ever, and maybe my English is not perfect. Who cares? Nobody's perfect. But I'm really proud that I'm doing this right now. And I hope I can inspire some people. And I hope I will see you in my next video, and I hope you're following my journey through the next years. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you the next time. Bye.